Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady good, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow. Yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas, and bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. Que es la que hay, mi gente. Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva. Happy Saturday, you guys. Welcome. It is Saturday night. We have a lot of wrestling tonight. I got a cough. Hold on. So yeah, this is exciting. There's some tea brewing in professional wrestling, some crazy news today, so we're gonna talk about all of that. But first, let me see, who do I have here hanging out with me. Let's see. John Riley, Finn Apps, Ryan Ramirez says happy Saturday. Thank you. What up, Aaron? What's going on? Robert Hall, Nicholas, Ricky Saldivar, Bunny Skull, my love, hi. Another John, so many Johns. The big dog Shane is in the house. Young Chubb is in the house. And of course, my fave, Jerry Winters, is here. Hi, guys. Listen, today we're drinking beer. I don't know if my dad is in the chat or not, but I thought I'd drink a Coors Light today in his honor. So, wait. Magical sound, right? Oh, look who's here. It's the big dog. Hey, you're late. We're both late, actually. I had some technical difficulties with my dress, so me and Roman are about 10 minutes late today. But what's going on? Hi, Andre. Hi, Wide Awake. Roman, you gonna say hi? Say hi. No, he don't care. He just wants his treat. You want your treat? You want your treat? You need a haircut, boy. You need a haircut. Hi, Suplex City. Let's go ahead and give Roman his treat. You guys know that's what he's here for. Here you go, baby. Here you go. All right, he's happy. All right, so cheers, you guys. Happy Saturday. Should we talk about the news first? Because have you guys seen the crazy shit that's being reported about what happened last night, which we all knew? Thank you so much, Shane. Tell the wifey I say hello. Hello, Suplex City says cheers to all. Nadir is here watching me from the UK. You are loyal. You're amazing. I believe is also in the UK. I see a lot of you guys staying up late for Dynamite. At least it's Saturday night, right? So it makes sense to stay up late for my friends on the other side of the pond. Hi, CC Funk. So yeah, we gotta talk about the news first. Like, Brock Lesnar keeps getting suspended over and over. Brock will never learn. Listen, all right, guys. So let's just talk about it. Let's just get it out of the way. Yes, John Riley, thank you so much. We need to start by sending thoughts and prayers to Jim Ross, who announced he has been diagnosed with skin cancer. It's something that he's dealt with before, and we send all of the prayers, all of the positive thoughts, and I hope that he beats this and it's an easy one, and he's able to have a quite fast recovery. Hello, Alexi. All of my friends from the UK are here today. It's Saturday. They don't care if it's almost midnight over there. Robert Hall says justice for Brock. And Super Ben watching me over on Twitch. Thank you so much, says hola. So obviously, prayers and thoughts to Jim Ross. I'm sure he's going to be okay, but I'm very, very sad to hear the news. And he's going to be on commentary today. So what a fucking legend, right? I'm pretty sure if he called Tony Khan and say, hey, I'm going to need some time, he would have gotten that time. Mike D says, I named my dog Jim Ross, JR. That's incredible. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that used wrestling reference for my dog's name. Hi, Harry. How are you? I see all of you guys giving your prayers and thoughts to Jim Ross. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Suplex City says, I love your outfits. Thank you so much. Today, my outfit was too big, so I had to do a little bit of fixing it. Listen, every time I lose or gain weight, it's always in my boobs. Like, okay, why can't you go to my ass? Right? No, it's in my boobs. So you guys know I've been like eating better and working out, and apparently I lost half of my boobs already because this dress was like super huge. So I had to kind of like adjust it a little bit for you guys, which is why we are late today. But I'm glad you appreciate the dress because I actually had to put some creative thought behind making it work because I just bought it in like May, which I was like 20 pounds bigger in May. So, okay, fine. I can see why it's big on me, but I'm not gonna not wear it. It's too cute. Um, so thank you guys for shouting out my dress. Maybe the wheel will say that we are going to have a show your fit so you guys can see the whole dress. Okay, so I'm gonna read you what FIFO Select sent out and we'll discuss it. There was even more reports coming out throughout, but this morning, FIFO Select sent this, and I quote: Last night's main event segment featuring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair went awry to say the least. It was very awkward. I will say that before even reading this, I thought that was the most awkward segment I ever seen. After reading this, of course, it all makes sense, but it felt weird. Wifey sympathizes because she makes alter clothes and she feels how it goes. Oh, I need your wifey in my life. I have so many dresses that I need taken in now. FIFO learned shortly after the show that something didn't go according to plan. PW Insider reported that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair had a heated argument backstage after the segment over Charlotte making Becky Lynch look bad by throwing down the title when it wasn't called for in the script. FIFO has learned more details on the situation. The original script actually called for Becky to grab the title away from Charlotte Flair and brag about being Becky two belts before Sonya Deville would order her to hand her title to Charlotte. We are told Charlotte Flair didn't agree with this, that this was the best course of action, but was told to stay the course. Of course, we've heard that most of everyone had already been in argument the segment was going to be awkward. After Charlotte dropped the title on the ground, Lynch ended up throwing hers at Charlotte. This was also unplanned. The tea is hot. After the segment concluded, there was a shouting match backstage, and we're told that Charlotte has stated that dropping the title was accidental. Right, Charlotte. Okay, it was accidental, right? Okay. Um Fightful has also been told that Charlotte Flair was asked to leave the venue before Becky Lynch's dark match concluded to avoid further confrontation and let things cool off. Much of the roster, staff, and officials had already left for the evening as there was heavy travel week. We will work to find out more. As we've heard, there's been friction between the two going back a while. Talk Sport has reported and can confirm that she had taken issues with booking this week, namely the finish of Raw, where Charlotte would have preferred to lose to Bianca clean. After that, I saw a tweet from. Hey, Alex says her face is accidental. I saw a tweet from Brian Alvarez saying that Charlotte was indeed escorted out by security last night, which that is ridiculous. And of course, we also had the tweet from Andrade, which came right after his main event on Rampage, in which he said, F you, WWE. Of course, we know that Andrade, Rampage was pre-taped. So I'm pretty sure Andrade was probably on the phone with Charlotte as this whole thing was going on. The timing of the tweet, we didn't know. I thought he was just flexing because he just had such an epic main event on AEW, right? So we don't know. I will say though, this whole thing was awkward. Like that was such an awkward segment. And at one point, Becky Lynch had that "you've done fucked up" face. Then I was like, something is fucking weird here. But I let it go when I was talking about it on Wrestling Inc. because I was like, listen, Wrestling Tea is the best tea. I was like, listen, this was a non-win situation for anyone. So of course it was an awkward segment. Nobody wants to just swap titles. There's no fucking fun in that. I don't know how to say awkward. Leave me alone. Awkward, awkward. I don't know. So now we find out that this was super escalated, and I don't blame either one of them. Right? Hi, Kenny Omega in the chat, and Beefies. Her NJF might be going to WWE. Hello, Jorge, ¿cómo estás? So, what do you guys think? Who are you guys here with? Because I Also, in other news, AEW and Impact breaking up after Bound for Glory. We'll talk about that too. So many news today. What do you guys think about this? Because I agree with Charlotte. I do think that um, it would have made it made Charlotte look weird, like weak, and the crowd was chanting for Becky to belts. Even when Sasha came out, it felt awkward. They were still chanting for Becky, and at one point, Sasha said, "Are you jealous?" And Charlotte was like, Charlotte gave zero fucks last night, man. Zero fucks. Like this is a mess. And Tony Jack says, I'm Team Charlotte. Alex says, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Bonnie says, I got my money on Charlotte. Charlotte is not wrong by saying she should have just lost to Bianca. And I guarantee you that maybe that decision wasn't made because the person that was made meant to be the Raw Women's Champion was Becky. So why would she want Charlotte to drop her future title to Bianca, right? So this whole thing is a hot mess. Charlotte is a no-win. End of story. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Charlotte, but her going to AEW will be a huge move. They will hold her accountable to her contract. WWE will get petty with her. I will tell you that right now. I can see it happening. I think Charlotte is in the right though that it was a stupid idea and they should have just not drafted them. Then you know what I mean. Keep Charlotte on Raw and keep Becky on SmackDown. Like, why can't you make a draft in which there's a clause that says if they drop the titles, they swap brands? You know, like I don't know. Ah, mi prima is in the chat. My cousin Natalie is in the chat from Facebook. Hola, mi amor. Mwah, saluditos, te amo. So you can't blame either one of them for feeling like this was stupid. You know, but I mean, going off script on a live segment, the backstage, I can see that going off script in a live segment. I mean, we like it for the tea, but it's kind of unprofessional. um but what are you gonna do if you're telling creative I am not okay with this segment and nobody's doing anything to change it? Can you blame Charlotte for going out there and just being like, I don't fuck with you? No, you know. And Nicholas is saying Fox wanted Charlotte on SmackDown. You said this on Wrestling Inc. Yes, I did. So it's weird, you know, like the whole situation is weird, and I just hope that things are able to cool off given the fact that both women are going to be on different brands. You can just keep them separated for the most part. Also, there's a possibility that this is excuse me, that we are being worked into a shoot and this is just building up for their Survivor Series match. Because what if they don't drop the titles and we do get Charlotte Flair against Becky Lynch? Do you realize the amount of interest that's going to go into this because we all think they hate each other right now? I'm just saying, you know, you can't trust anything. You cannot trust the news. You can't. Is wrestling has taught us one thing: is trust no one. Mm. So Kenny Omega says the Good Brother gone for the Elite. Possibly. I mean, now that Adam Cole is back, I can see that happening. You can tell Charlotte is just going by the motions right now. Yeah, I don't know. Charlotte just doesn't seem the way that she used to, but every time I feel that way, she goes and pulls out an amazing match, right? Like I was feeling that way about Charlotte, but then her and Rhea Ripley killed it the last pay-per-view match that they had, and her and Bianca killed it. So it's like you feel like she's going by the motions, but when it comes to in-ring, she's still delivering, and you cannot take that away. Also, losing Charlotte Flair, whether you're a big fan of Charlotte or not, that is a big loss for WWE right now. Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestling of all time. Look at my other cousin. Oh, it's family day on my stream today. My other cousin is also watching me on Facebook. Saludos, primo, te quiero mucho. Wes Niles said, Isa, mi amor, hace tiempo que no te veía en mi chat. What's going on? ¿Qué es la que hay? So there's so many factors going into this Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair fight. Ultimately, I am glad that them and also us, the fans, everybody agrees that the title swap was the stupidest thing they could have done and they need to change that. And hopefully they take this into consideration for their next draft. There's my dog still in the show in the background. I feel like they might just be cranky because they're jet lag. I mean, Charlotte wasn't. Bunny, Charlotte was not part of the Saudi Arabia crowd. So right back needs to shut the fuck up. Yo, Harry, did Mansoor not come for Mansoor came for Ryback, and I think that's beautiful. You love to see it. So Ryback tweeted something about Mansoor never getting over, and Mansoor fucking quoted the tweet and just put a screenshot of the one time that Ryback asked, "Where do you guys want to see me wrestle?" And everybody was like, "Retire." Mansoor had no chill. Like, yo, bro, you did not have to go at him that hard. If it's truly at work, they are perpetuating the biggest work leading into Survivor Series I have ever seen. Yeah, I mean, if this is all put together for us to be invested into Survivor Series, good for them, right? So Ryback, Kenny Omega says, "Who is that?" Agreed. And then I love the meme that Ali quoted Mansoor with, the "call an ambulance, but not for me." Also in the news, supposedly AEW is going to be done working with Impact after Bound for Glory. So what will that do for Bound for Glory? Yeah, Alex pointing it out that Mansoor is the greatest streak going in professional wrestling since The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Mansoor is 4-0 in Saudi Arabia. Brock Lesnar just suffered a loss in Saudi Arabia. So Mansoor streak continues to be dominant. You love to see it. Listen, as somebody that was in Puerto Rico, I got to watch Damian Priest's main event and win in front of his home crowd. Let Mansoor do his thing because it means a lot to the home crowds to see this. And I know that WWE tends to troll these wrestlers when they're in their home states or whatever. So I'm going to be here every time that they celebrate a hometown hero. Also, the Cobra Kai dude was pretty fucking cool. So the Good Brothers gone for AEW. So if AEW really is done working with Impact, what does that mean for, thank you JV23, what does that mean for Christian Cage tonight? Does he drop the title? Like, does that mean that Christian Cage is gonna drop the title so he can return to AEW, or is Christian Cage having like the option of working both? Because I don't know, you guys, I don't know. So that's something else that's in the news today. Also in the news, I will forever call him the Cobra Kai dude. I don't care what anybody says. Suplex City is chanting my name on the chat, and I absolutely love it. So the streets have delivered the fast national numbers for last night. Yo, I second that, buddy. I second. Who cares about the Good Brothers? I never liked the Good Brothers as part of the Elite. I didn't. So, keep it on Impact. We have Adam Cole now. We don't need the Good Brothers in the Elite. You know. Have you noticed in every promo that Adam Cole cuts, he never mentions the Good Brothers. Mm. World-renowned karate player. Christian should go to Impact full time. Not a fan of him in AEW. I wouldn't be mad at that. I think he's made a good Impact champion. I still hate the fact that he pinned Kenny Omega. I'm not gonna get over that. But if you don't want to have Kenny Omega on these Impact pay-per-views, it makes sense, you know. WWE are repeating last night's SmackDown tonight. Another news. Thank you, John Riley, for bringing that up. So WWE is doing an encore airing of SmackDown tonight at 8 at the same time as Dynamite is in the air. Why? Why, you guys? A lot of people are saying, well, it's because, oh my God, you guys, my dad is in the chat. Papi, mira, estoy bebiendo esta para ti hoy. Okay? So, salud, te amo mucho. As always, my dad sends greetings and blessings to everyone. Te quiero y te amo mucho, pa. So, yeah, SmackDown is going to be airing at the same time as AEW Dynamite. I don't expect this SmackDown to do good. It says it's an encore version. I'm like, if you're going to give us the encore version, then give us the backstage fight, right? Like, you want to beat Dynamite on the ratings, give us the backstage fight between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Come on, don't be pussies. Just do it. I see all of the beer emojis in the chat for my dad. Thank you so much. Bunny says WWE is petty. Listen, the petty university is open for business. Hola, Papa Demon. Hola, Papa Demon Diva. Look, papi, todos los saludos que te están mandando. Hey, Isa, on a side note, is it just me or does Glenn look like Joe Gacy? Stop it now. Will not be able to unsee it. Bound for Glory starts at 10 p.m. after Dynamite. Probably the smartest thing they could have done. Suplex City is now chanting for my dad in the chat. You love to see it as well. So yeah, the stupid encore is dumb and WWE is just being petty and that's okay. I'm just like waiting for Tony Khan to go off. I hope we get some kind of Tony Khan talking shit on the mic tonight. I think that somebody's gonna come out and cut a promo and say something. Let MJF say, no, MJF doesn't talk shit about WWE. MJF is a smart business dude. He's like either A, he doesn't want to cut those bridges just in case, or B, he understands his audience. So the biggest heel move that MJF could do right now is talk highly about WWE because AEW fans are gonna hate that shit. So Tony being talking to Vince is starting to fight back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you poke the bear, Nicholas just said it best. If you poke the bear, you had you had to expect for Vince McMahon to come back with something, and he is. I don't think they're filming anything on the Jericho Cruise. There are some people on the Jericho Cruise, but the people that are wrestling tonight is live from Orlando, actually. No ALCS today. Yeah, John, but you mean to tell me that they didn't have a backup plan? Like, I feel like this is WWE being petty. So, supposedly AEW's at 8 p.m. Eastern New York time, and Bound for Glory will start at 10 after AEW. Hi, King Magic. I love that name. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you? What do you think of SmackDown last night? Let's get to it, right? Because we've been talking about the news. It's just the tea is too hot to not open up with the news today. But last night's SmackDown was a weird one, to say the least. I'm still coughing. Can you guys believe that? Gotta hear what NJF said about the head of the table. He said he respects Roman Reigns, and I loved it. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Fuck the Red Sox right in the butthole. Bit Boo with a 4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, we all must acknowledge our tribal chief as the king of the Friday ratings. Always and forever. Nobody comes close to Roman Reigns. He came out there yesterday, Big Moon, and he made jet lag his bitch. He looked sexy. He talked that shit. Nobody would have known that 12 hours before he was in Saudi Arabia across the world fighting the fight of his life. I'm gonna spin the wheel for Bit Moon here. Thank you so much for the super chat and always supporting. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see what the wheel says. Hopefully it's a shot of alcohol. I need a drink. Oh no, it's acknowledgement time! How proper of the wheel to do that during that super chat from Big Moon. You guys get your crown emojis ready and please acknowledge the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Tony in the chat says, I'm sorry, Nicholas in the chat says, Tony would love to have Roman. Wouldn't we all, my friends? Wouldn't we all? Like, Roman he was so hot last night talking about smashing people. I was like, please add me to that list. But yeah, I love the promo from Roman Reigns, and I love the way that Brock Lesnar looked when he came out. Brock Lesnar came out looking like I would have been scared. I would have been scared. I was like, yo, Brock is not fucking around. Now, as soon as he picked up the referee and the camera guy, I knew exactly what this was going. I have my reactions. I'll have them up tomorrow. But I did say, I was like, oh, Brock is going to get suspended. Brock is going to get suspended. Like, I knew it. They reran the 2015 angle. If you guys watched the night after Mania in 2015 when Seth Rollins cashed in on Brock Lesnar, he did the exact same thing when he came back. Hi, Mike D, how are you? The difference is that he F5 Michael Cole, and he didn't F5 Michael Cole yesterday. I laughed so hard when he slapped the phone out of Paul's hand. Me too. Roman was giving no fucks last night. And when he told Paul, like, you're so bad at your job, I was like, bro. I love this Roman Reigns. You have let Roman Reigns just be Roman, and he has not missed in over a year and a half. But when Brock came out, like, look what Harry just said. No disrespect to the Chief, but Brock became Godzilla and big down King Kong badly. He had to run away. Yes, and that's the thing. Like, Brock, oh my God, the two F5s to Adam Pierce. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you say that again? Brock was awesome, and we write him off TV. And now, listen, you can build Survivor Series. I think Big E against Roman Reigns is going to be good. It's going to be interesting. Big meaty man slapping me. But when you bring Brock, the story is right there, ready to be told. So overall, the opening segment, which went on for almost half hour, I loved it. I thought it did the job. I wish they would have come up with a different way to like write Brock off TV, but you're not gonna stretch him out. It's Brock fucking Lesnar. So of course, let's just suspend him indefinitely. That's fine. After that, I don't remember what we had. The coronation of Xavier Woods I thought was great. It was such a wholesome moment. The issue that I had with SmackDown last night is that we barely had any in-ring action. Why am I blurry? Look at that makeup though. We barely had any in-ring action. We did get, oh my god, we gotta talk about it, you guys. We did get a Sami Zayn against Drew McIntyre match, which props to them for using the brand new rosters interestingly, but they changed Sami Zayn's music. So if you guys can please give me an F in the chat for Sami Zayn's old music that there was absolutely nothing wrong with. So I don't know why they changed this. So please F in the chat. I'm gonna take a moment of silence and a sip of beer in honor of Sami Zayn's old music. We enjoyed it. Wow, we have it. Simply Unknown says, I also laugh when Brock hit Adam with the mic. I did too. I did too. I see all of the F's in the chat for Sami Zayn's old theme song. I appreciate you guys in this moment of hardship for us wrestling fan. That phone slap picture Isa doing that is someone said Roman's mind via tweet. Yes, I will do that to somebody. At least I don't know about her being all elite, but I think she is mad. John Riley says horny for me. We gotta send you a super HD cam. This is a good cam. I am trying to buy the Elgato new face cam, but I gotta buy a new computer first. So one thing at a time. You know, but this isn't a bad camera. It's a lot Logitech something. It's what I was suggested to buy. Okay. It's better than the one that comes with the computer. The one that comes with the computer is horrible. So, um, do you think AEW would ever push black people? The answer is no. Anyway, sorry, Jack, but I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately. So, yeah. So Sami Zayn's new theme sucked. I did pop for Sami Zayn doing the 1, 2, 3 countdown in the corner, only to run into a fucking Claymore. I would love to see both of them trying to do their finishers at the same time. The Claymore and the hell of a kick, like that would be hilarious. After that, we did get Shinsuke and Baron Corbin again. Like, why do you have these brand new rosters and we got a rematch between Mansoor and Ali and Shinsuke and Baron Corbin for the seventh time since May? Didn't need to see it. Didn't need to see. Thank you, Matt. Didn't need to see Shinsuke get pinned on television. Jerry Winters. Thank you so much. Look at Jerry Winters. You are going to fund the majority of my new computer. 1999 super chat. New computer fun. Not worthy. Thank you so much for your support and always being here and your super chat. We get to spin the wheel for you right now. I think Jade will win the TBS title. 1000%, you guys. It's gotta be her, right? I don't know. There's a couple of really good women in that tournament. So, Jerry Winter, this goes out to you. Thank you. Hopefully, it's a shot. I'm ready to do a shot. I don't even have my shot glass, actually. Shot of Malibu. Almost a dance break. Almost a dance break. But we'll do a shot of Malibu. That's always one of my favorite options. And I really don't have my shot glass. So, we're just going to go. We're going to go like we're from the streets. Take it straight out of the bottle. Cheers, Jerry Winters. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Here we go. Mm. Ugh. Oh, okay. I guess a shot of Malibu mixed with beer, not fun. But listen, thank you so much, Jerry Winters. So yeah, we didn't need to see Shinsuke and Happy Corbin again. Coronation was fun. The main event, we spent the first half of this stream talking about the main event, so we don't need to talk about it anymore. It was awkward, it was weird, and completely unnecessary. And that is SmackDown. As far as Rampage went, Rampage was an easy show to watch. I think the highlight of it for me was the match between Andrade and Pac was really really good. Hey, Andre. But I am more curious about Malachi Black. Like now is in it with Andrade. I really, really am curious to see where did that friendship come from. Are they gonna keep going about it? Cody Rhodes got sheer, you guys. He finally was an actual true baby face. I was like, what is happening? Because when he came to New York, I gotta tell you, he got booed out of that building. So it was so weird to see him finally get sheer. My favorite moment in all of Rampage was Arn Anderson coming out and going, and the memes going out through all of wrestling Twitter have been absolutely priceless. I didn't like Powerhouse Hobbs losing to a injured Orange Cassidy, but it is what it is, right? In addition to that, um the main event of AEW Rampage had 3 former NXT champions in it. You love to see it. In addition to that, we had Anna Jay and Britt Baker, but I think we're setting up for Tay Conti to be the next person challenging Britt Baker. Makes sense. Tay is always high up in the rankings. I think she put on a really good match in the past for the women's championship. I love it, so I'm not against that. And literally, that was Rampage. Rampage is such an easy show to digest. Simply Unknown says, can't wait to see Selena hit people with that scepter. She's going to do it 1000%. I love Arm Anderson. So who won last night is a SmackDown or Rampage. I think SmackDown was a better show for me just because of the coronation and the segment between Roman and Brock was very, very good. In ring, Rampage wins only because of Pac and Andrade. Of course, they're like meant to wrestle. Do you think Andrade will bring in Buddy Murphy? I thought Buddy Murphy's going to New Japan. I mean, I know they're all working with each other, so maybe, but from what I heard, Buddy Murphy should be seeing in New Japan, not here. If it's not Arm, what? Jack Napier says Rampage was horrible. For the first time in December, no pay per view, no takeover. Survivor Series final pay per view of the year. Good, good. Then we can have a better build up for this day one pay per view in Atlanta. Buddy Murphy has lots of talent, says Mike D. The Andrade match was a bugfish, says Jack. Maybe I need to watch it again. I didn't catch some of these botches. Nightmare Knee says, hey, Isa. Hey, Nightmare Knee. What is going on? All right, vamos a lo que vinimos. Like we would say in Puerto Rico, AEW Dynamite preview. Saturday night AEW Dynamite coming at you guys live from Orlando. Somebody posted a picture and I guess it's called the Addition Arena. I read Addiction Arena and I was like, why would you name a stadium the Addiction Arena? But then again, I'm blind and I can see, so I definitely saw that wrong. Does Arm break out the Glock tonight? I fucking hope so. Favorite 90s sitcom will be Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Full House. All right, so according to AEW Dynamite, and if I'm missing any matches, please let me know because I know they announced a lot of them on social media. I try to. Hi, Monstar, how are you? I try to go to their websites, but these companies do a horrible job at updating their websites. But we will have a world title eliminator tournament match between Dustin Rhodes and Bryan Danielson. I'm pretty sure this is going to go to Daniel Bryanson, right? Like who else is gonna win that? It's gonna be Daniel Bryanson. So 1000% Bryan will win this. But this is the match in the entire tournament that I really don't know which way it's going to go. when I read the first round of the brackets, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is going to end up with Mox and Brian, but I knew who was going to win every match. This one, I'm not sure, and that is Eddie Kingston against Lance Archer. I would love for you guys to tell me in the chat, who do you think win this? Do you got Eddie Kingston or you got Lance Archer? I have Eddie Kingston. I feel like Eddie Kingston needs a big win. He's been losing a lot lately, and he's so over with the crowd. You have to give him some kind of win at some point. I mean, ultimately, we know it's going to come down to Brian and Mox. That's who my picks are for the final round of this. But who do you, at this one, Kenny Omega says me. Daniel Bryanson. I always say that. Daniel Bryanson. Brian Danielson. You guys, leave me alone. I'm not the only person in wrestling media that struggles with this name. I just want to point that out. So Brian Danielson is good. I hope Eddie. Bunny says Eddie needs to win. I think Danielson versus Archer will be great. Kingston, Brian Danielson. You guys don't make fun of me. Brian Danielson, whatever. I'm gonna call him that on purpose now. Um. So yeah, Kingston. I see a lot of Eddie Kingstons. I see some of you. Look, Jack says I still call him Daniel Bryan. It's hard. It's I don't know what it is about his name. I wish I had tickets to see New Japan Battle of the Body to see my favorite wrestler ever. Okada. Oh, he's in that? I didn't know. Lance Archer. Mike D says Lance Archer. Kingston. I hope Eddie. Eddie needs to win. Kingston. All right. I'm going to say I want Eddie Kingston to win. Me personally. You know what? We're gonna have to call in the Magic 8 Ball for this one, right? Like we have to. So Magic 8 Ball, is Eddie Kingston winning today and advancing in the world title tournament? Let's see. Call him Brie Bella's husband. I hope they don't have Xavier Woods turn heel. My sources say no. Magic 8 Ball says Lance Archer is winning. I'm still going to be rooting for my boy Eddie Kingston. He's awesome. Miss Doodrop and Baby Yorkie says Mike D with the $2 super chat. He was just here. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna go get him for you. Instead of spinning the wheel, I'm getting Roman for you because I know that's what you're here for. So you guys give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my dog. Roman. Come here. I know. I know. He's like, Mom, you're so annoying. Mom, why do you make me do this? Mom, why? Why? Here he is. This is just for Mike D. I'm gonna give you a good close up of him. Say hello to Mike. Can you look in the camera? You're antisocial today. He's like, I need a haircut, so he doesn't want me to put him on camera because he knows he needs a haircut. I will schedule a haircut for him in this week. He doesn't like haircuts. He doesn't like baths. He's a trouble child. But I still love him, right, baby? Mama loves you. Mama loves you. Yorkshire. Yes, they are from England. Yes, they are. Oh, he's so sleepy. He's like, can I go back to my nap now? Well, thank Mike D for the $2. Thank you, Mike. He's going back to his nap now. He's annoyed. You can tell he's annoyed too. He's like, this fucking bitch. Anyway, look, he's leaving already. He's like, bye. Oh no, he's still there. You can nap right there. Why don't you take a nap right there? All right, so what were we talking about? Dynamite. So of course I'm gonna be rooting for Eddie Kingston. Now we have Cody Rhodes against Malachi Black, part 3. What do you guys think happens here? Do you think BWO? Roland says later, Roman. Yep, he left. He's gone. Do you guys think that Cody wins, or do you think that Malachi Black finally just like finishes him off and sweeps the series 3-0? Let me know in the chat, you guys. Jack says Cody finally wins. George Diaz says, hello, Demon Diva. Late to this. It's time to merge the women's title and create one. Yeah, they need to change the name of the titles, George. I'm with you. But it's okay if you're late. Don't worry. At least you're here. Cody wins with a double turn. Malachi has his number. Black should finish him, says Cranashaw. Felly's here over on Twitch because we have Dynamite, my love. Dynamite is on tonight. Cody Rhodes is all about the American Nightmare. I think it's time to call the Malachi wins. Titan, you guys are talking about Titan Strowman. I don't know. It seems like Freedom Rider is going to beat Malachi Black. Cody 0, Malachi 3. Finish him. It's time to call on the Magic 8 Ball. I want Malachi Black to win. I think it would be awesome for him to always have Cody's number. But there's a lot of people involved here. You know, we have Andrade. We have like, I mean, Arn might bring out his Glock and like shoot Malachi Black. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. Who do you think is the best wrestling theme song in any company right now? 1000% Brian Danielson. Every time I hear his song, I want to throw ass. So, is Cody going to lose tonight? No, let me be more clear because you guys know this Magic 8 Ball is like a mess. Is Malachi Black defeating Cody Rhodes tonight? Beat Cody in 23 seconds. That's messed up about JR. Yes, it is, Roy. We started the stream tonight wishing him well wishes today. My reply is no. Magic 8 Ball is super negative today, so the Magic 8 Ball says that Cody is going to win. I used my Magic 8 Ball earlier for Bound for Glory, and we became good friends. Arm Anderson. Cody Rhodes should have stayed in WWE with the Stardust character. It would have been good for kids. Mike, don't say that. The internet will come for you for that opinion. We are drinking beer tonight, my love. Cheers. This is for my dad. You know my dad loves his beer, so. Cody gets his win tonight. All right. So before we wrap it up, we might as well like do some Bound for Glory predictions. Were you guys watching Bound for Glory? Are we exciting? I think they have a really fun card. I really want to see Mickey James against Diana Purrazzo. I think that match is going to be lit as fuck. So I have the card pulled up. And obviously the Impact World Championship, Christian Cage against Josh Alexander. Who do you guys got on this match? Who do we have? I'm drinking Dos Picos al Seco. Oh, salud, mi amor. Alex, even I want to come for you, bro. Everybody's coming for Mike D. Loves Coors Light, just like Brock Lesnar. Yeah, because, you know, Bud Light will not pay him. Bound for Glory is on tonight. Dynamite is on tonight, Philly. We have some good wrestling. We'll ask the Magic 8 Ball if Titan is debuting tonight. Hey, Magic 8 Ball, is Titan debuting tonight on Bound for Glory? Some of you guys are saying Christian in the chat is winning. Magic 8 Ball says, I can't see. It is decidedly so. So the Magic 8 Ball is predicting Adam Shear, formerly known as Braun Strowman, debut tonight on Impact. It has been in the rumors, so I wouldn't be surprised. Magic 8 Ball is Christian retaining his Impact World Championship tonight. Are you watching AEW? I'm going to have to. I don't even know how I'm going to pull it off, but I want to see both. Outlook, not so good. So the Magic 8 Ball is predicting that Christian will be dropping his title. I think the most important thing that we need to do is just ask the question about the match that I want to see the most, and that is Mickey James against Diana. Who are you guys rooting for? Because that match is going to be lit. I kind of want Mickey James to win, but Diana has done so much that it will be wrong for her to lose. So I'm like very 50-50 on this one. Is Diana Purrazzo retaining her title tonight? Let's see. Oh, Bound for Glory song after, but I have to do Wrestling Inc. after, so I'll be watching it on mute. Better not tell you now. Yeah, Felly, I'm with you. I want Mickey, but I just don't think it would be right to beat Diana in the run that she's having right now, you know? Concentrate and ask again. Is Diana Purrazzo retaining her title? It's not that complicated, Magic 8 Ball. You have one job. Ask again. This Magic 8 Ball is fucking trolling. And it's like the Magic 8 Ball knows that if this is the match that I want to see the most, so she's like, I'm not telling you. Bound for Glory is supposedly at 10 p.m. Eastern. Philly. That's what I'm being told. I'm not too sure. You may rely on it. So the Magic 8 Ball finally has decided that that Diana Perazzo is retaining her title right away because men are stupid. That's why. Um Britt Baker is overrated. She was good with Thunder Rosa. I don't think she's overrated. It's just that she has to wrestle down to a lot of people's levels. The AEW has not really built anybody up for Britt Baker, and it's showing. I know that we complain about Roman Reigns' title reign, but I think that Britt Baker is having the exact same situation where there's no contenders for her. You could tell last night that she was wrestling down to Anna Jay's level. I think she will have more fun and more chemistry in the ring with Ty Conti just because Ty is so good and so much more experienced than Anna Jay. And yes, Thunder Rosa is bigger than Britt. I don't know. I think Thunder Rosa could be one of the people make it to uh make it to the end, at least the final round with Jade Cargill. I think my three picks for the TBS Championship are Jade, Ruby Soho, and Thunder Rosa. So that's where I'm at with that. But I do think that Britt has improved tremendously. It's just that there's just nobody for her. So, you put her against Anna Jay, of course she's not gonna look that great. She has to wrestle down. Maybe when Charlotte leaves WWE. Then Britt Baker has a real contender. Also, prayers for Kylie Ray to get better with her mental health. Listen, I've been there in the last few days, Harry, and sometimes everybody just needs a break. The world can be cruel sometimes. So I hope that she gets better and taking the time that she needs to kind of like heal internally. You guys help me heal internally, or when I'm having a bad day, just sitting here talking wrestling with you guys actually really helps. So I thank all of you guys for always tuning in and hanging out with me. Where do you think Bray Wyatt will debut? AEW or Impact? I would like to see him in AEW just because I feel like there's so many more people there that I would like to see him wrestle with. But at this point, I will follow Bray wherever he goes. So if he decides he wants to go with Impact, that's fine. I just want him to have creative freedom, or at least like more say on his creative, like where his character goes, because I think that WWE, he probably has PTSD from what WWE did to all of his characters. So I just want him to go somewhere where they understand that he's a creative genius and just let him run. I want a new star to be Diana. Okay, I see what you're saying, Simple Unknown, and Mickey James is not a new star, so I'm with you on that. I just think that Mickey James has really brought it in this feud, but I think it will be wrong to be Diana Perazzo right now. She's on fire. Ruby Tay Thunder will be better champs than Britt. You think? Okay, that's why they make triple threat matches to get the belt of the champion when they're really good. Yeah, I mean unless you're WWE, because they just did a triple threat match and they still let Becky retain. Did something happen to Kylie Ray? I think she just needs some time for her mental health. Just struggling. The world is a hard place, and right now a lot of people are just dealing with a lot. I still feel like 2020. I don't think that 2021 has been any easier than 2020 for a lot of people. So yeah, mental health is not fun, but if you can recognize that, you need time, you need a break, that's what it comes down to. And companies that support you, hopefully she has all the support that she needs from her job, family, and friends. I hope he goes to Impact. AW will turn him into a nobody. The problem that I have with him going to Impact is that he's going to feel a little bit wasted. I think Impact is putting on an amazing product, you guys. But if you watch Wrestling Inc. yesterday, I said I think Impact's biggest issue is their TV deal. Nobody likes whatever this fucking channel they're on is. Access, like a lot of people don't even have it. Um, a lot of people don't even have access or don't even know what channel that is. So, and I think Impact also suffers from being on Thursdays. I mean, there's no day they're not gonna compete with AEW and WWE. But if you're somebody like me who covers wrestling, Thursdays feels like well, not this Thursday, but Thursday feels like your day off. I don't watch Impact Live because I just want a day to just disconnect. So, I mean, I do DVR it and I'll go back and watch it, or I'll watch highlights. I also watch Simon Miller's Up and Down because he does such a good job at keeping you up to date with what's going on in those storylines. But overall, it's Kaylee Ray, okay? Kaylee Ray, Brian Danielson. I don't know what I'm saying half of the time. I just read Fox is doing SmackDown Encore. Yeah, Krana. We talked about it a little bit ago. Hi, James. How are you? I hope that you're doing well as well. I watched her game stream. Oh, I didn't know she was streaming. What do you think of Bray debuting with Braun today? I mean, I think it would be awesome, but I just want Bray to be Bray. You know, I like Braun Strowman outside of the Wyatt family. I want all these people to just do their own thing right now, you know. But if they debut together, I think it would be a nice throwback. But it wouldn't make sense if you don't want to redo this Wyatt family thing. Then why bring them in together? And then are you relegating them to the tag team division? You know, so there's a lot of questions there. I mean, if you're putting them in the tag team division and they're beating the Good Brothers, then yes, why not? Hashtag Isa does not like the Good Brothers. I got AEW tonight and watching the Chicago Bulls tonight. Busy night. And I think we have baseball. Did the baseball game start? Let me check before I even wrap up for the night. We have the Dodgers and the Braves. That's on tonight, right? Oh yeah, it starts in a little bit. So I'm gonna be watching that as well. It's a busy night. I love a night with tons of options of things to watch, but it is time for me to wrap things up, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, please give me the thumbs up. Feli, I wish I was as drunk as you are, my love. Give me thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done it already. I have reactions coming out this weekend. I have a couple of vlogs coming. I have a lot of content for you guys. In addition to that, you guys can follow me on social media. It is all in the description below. That is my Instagram. Disclaimer as always, if you're over the age of 18 and would like to support your girl and see me wearing sexy outfits, onlyfan.com/NYC Demon Diva. I do have a special offer pricing going on for this weekend, as we always do when we wrap up a show that is AEW related. We ask Kenny Omega to help us sign off.
Goodbye. And good night, bang.
Bang! I will be back on Monday for Monday Night Raw. And until next time, adios. Mwah.
Welcome to the demon level, body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva, Queen of Sad Style.